back to another Muzzle Broke live stream. We got some cool stuff out on the table today for sure. So really, a lot of the products that we're going to be featuring today are specifically from Fletcher Rifle Works, who hooked us up with this awesome 22 suppressor. This is going to be their Taquito is the name of the suppressor. We're going to talk all about that today. And I actually didn't know this before I went there today, but they also make some pretty awesome like Zeniko clone muzzle brakes, which again was nice enough to get. So I'm actually super stoked about this one specifically. And I have that kind of on the tactical RPK here today. And then we're rocking the 22 suppressor, the Taquito from Fletcher Rifle Works on the Ruger Mark IV tactical with a bunch of tandem cross upgrades. And then we also have the Utica Knives Machete, the channel's current giveaway, out on the table today. Big Boy Diesel, what's up? Brianna, Hectic, Dylan, East, Jabber, what's up? Jackson, what's going on, boys? Appreciate everybody being here. I think it was kind of like a weird time today, but what have I missed? Honestly, I just kind of was doing a bunch of work on the Ruger Mark IV. I went to go replace the safety, and the gun just fell apart on me because I definitely did not take it apart right. So I was spending the past hour or so putting that back together because I did just get in the Taquito 22 LR suppressor, which I am super stoked about. Hey, Maz, I can only stay a bit. My parents put a time limit on YouTube. Nice. I feel like JMac brakes are pretty up there as far as muzzle stuff goes. I would agree. But I really do like the Zeniko clone stuff, and this is a pretty sick muzzle brake as well. And hey, so Fletcher Rifle Works has some awesome suppressors. They have some awesome muzzle devices as well. And we're actually getting 10% off with code BROKE at Fletcher Rifle Works. So you could actually you could get a 10% off your suppressor, which is awesome. You could get 10% off this muzzle device specifically. You just go to FletcherRifleWorks.com. Use code BROKE, and that dude's really cool. So hook him up. He's a cool dude. Also, again, this is their Taquito suppressor that we're running as well. That thing is beautiful. Man's got that tank muzzle. Yeah, there is a specific, I think, name to it. I probably should have read it before I don't know. I don't have my glasses on. But anyways, it is a really sick muzzle device. So yeah, dude, check them out if you want. This muzzle device, it's 10% off. I was running the Alpha Blast diverter, but I very quickly changed that right out. The muzzle brake, looking very sexy. It doesn't require timing. It actually, it indexes with the front sight detent pin there. See that little, because it's for just the normal pattern. The thread pitch eludes me at this given time. The M1x14 left-handed or something. Man, for once, I actually like your guns. Well, good. The tactical RPK has been out on the channel many times, featuring a Power Tac light, a Lux Tactical, a little red dot we're running. I really do need to change the trigger because the Echo trigger does not want to work in this. And some XTS pistol grips and stock. And then we got the current giveaway, the Machete, and then the Ruger Mark IV Tactical with the Taquito 22 LR suppressor. Pretty big fan of the suppressor so far. I did pop off a couple, no, I'm not gonna say that. But it is a user serviceable suppressor, very lightweight, very inexpensive, which is great. Muzz, I was at the ranch the past few days and I shot a deagle in 50, and I also hit a 500-yard target. My SKS using only a red dot. Nice. Scoot, what's up, man? What type of material is the muzzle brake made out of? I don't know. Don't know the answer to that one. Metal? I don't know. Steel? There's a pretty cool gun store in Florida that sources a lot. How do they get the Zeniko stuff? Thoughts on the Tokarev? However you pronounce it. I know what gun you're talking about. I like it. I don't personally own one. I think a lot of the old school guns are super cool, but they are also incredibly expensive. I stack multiple adapters to run a suppressor hat by 28. Wait, why? What? Okay. Tokarev is the communist 1911. Just to verify, it was you on email. Correct, Scoot. I love the name of that suppressor. Yeah, I agree. I have a very poorly... no, it's going to be great. Because remember I was running that big Bushwhacker 46th from Griffin Armament on it. So like I'm gonna kind of do a little before and after, and like it was like me holding the gun. It was like, oh, I think I don't know, the suppressor is heavy, and I'm suddenly craving Mexican food. You know, it's the taquito. You can get a Norinco Tokarev for $300. Okay, I had to laugh. That's worth a mod spot. Yeah, man. If you guys haven't gotten your entries in for the Utica Knives Machete, that giveaway is still going on for another 11 days, I believe. I don't have the Canic out on the table today because I need a break from talking about the Canic. I can't do it for a 12th day in a row. But the RPK is cool. We can talk about the tactical RPK. I do need to change the trigger. The bolt seems to be getting caught on the Fostech Echo trigger. Like when I slang it to the rear, it kind of gets caught somehow on the trigger mechanism. And I think that's why it's not like working. So we're gonna have to change that up for sure. The hammer, yeah, I don't know, dude. I kind of just gave up. Gotta go or else my parents are gonna crash out. See you tomorrow. All right, Bet Jackson. Because that's what is happening to me. I don't think it's the hammer. It just, all right, so like when I pull the bolt carrier like group to the rear, like it gets caught on, yeah, I guess it is the hammer. It gets caught on the hammer. You have to smooth out the hammer face. But I feel like, what if I smooth it out too much and then it just doesn't work? My uncle went to Pakistan on vacation and found a TT-33 pistol there for $100 or less. And it's sticky. Okay. Yeah, I got to look at it. Like I said, I took that to the range and it just wasn't working and I kind of gave up on it. Hey, optic recommendations for the Ruger Mark IV Tactical. I'm taking them. Also, dude, I love all these pieces from Tandem Cross, but I think the coolest one may actually be the little like gas pedal because that actually just mounts to any pick rail. So I might actually like try putting that on the like on the Canic or something else like that has a normal pick rail. Oh, we did get in the giveaway gun today. I just forgot to go get it. As well as the Cerakoted Glock. They're both sitting at the gun store. I just have to go pick them up because I was busy today. Got caught up. You have to look where the hammer hits and just make sure you don't touch that area too much. I guess that makes sense. I don't know, man. It also, my one other thing that why the RPK is not necessarily functioning is it might be the railed gas tube. Like maybe I'm thinking the piston is hitting that railed gas tube in one spot or another, and it like is getting caught up. And I don't know, man. But we'll go over the tactical RPK build just for funsies. So the muzzle device is actually going to be a really awesome Zenico clone 2-port muzzle brake. Super big, super awesome, super obnoxious. I'm super pumped about it. This is from Fletcher Rifle Works, and you could get 10% off there with code BROKE, which is pretty cool. Running a ProTac flashlight. I do think I am going to try and change how I have the front of this set up. I did get a piece in from Midwest Industries where I believe I can add another pick section on the barrel. So I'm going to try and do that. But PowerTac flashlight. What's up, Pickles, man? Appreciate you being here. We got the Lux Tactical Sky Raider, I think is the name of the dot. XTS pistol grip, XTS stock. Running a Midwest Industries 1913 buffer tube adapter, and then the Fostech Echo trigger that doesn't really work. If you guys are just popping on the stream, make sure you subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. You don't want to miss any of the awesome gun content that we have. Hey, I have a question about this currency. Can you tell me what it's for? Buying things. With AKs, any little thing can make it go downhill. Yeah. Dude, I don't know. Like I said, I really think it's either the trigger or the gas tube. I think I might try and diagnose the gas tube issue first because the gas tube is pretty easy just to pop on and off, right? Like at the range, like it's not going to be a big boondoggle. The trigger, it's a little bit of a pain. So I don't really want to have to uninstall and reinstall this trigger 8 million times just because it's really irritating. But we'll see what we end up with. Honestly, today I was really just kind of playing with the Ruger Mark IV Tactical, getting this guy all dressed up appropriately and adding the beautiful Taquito 22 suppressor from Fletcher Rifle Works. They are not yet on Silencer Shop, but they're gonna be. We just gotta help them out. So if you guys are in the market for a new suppressor or some awesome muzzle devices, they also have some really cool like Ruger 1022 upgrades. My code broke is their whole website. The gentleman who owns the company, his name's Paul. He's a really cool dude. So I'd really like if we could help him out. You know, he's kind of starting off his suppressor business, starting off his rifle working business. So he's a cool dude, and we should help him out if we can. Real or fake? Cheese. Your RPK looks like he belongs in a blueprint for an AK in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Well, I'll take that as a compliment. You know, I really did like the look of the all Romanian furniture RPK. It did really have a clean look to it. But I don't know. I kind of like the shenanigans RPK too. It's fun, you know. I like a fun... Every time I go to change the RPK back, I kind of just look at it and I go, not yet. You know, like we'll keep it how it is for a little while. But it's a fun build. It was a good time. I had a good time putting this together. The only piece out of all of these, well, the Echo trigger was an absolute pain in the butt. And then so this did have a fixed, just traditional RPK, like clubfoot stock or whatever. And I added the Midwest Industries 1913, like whatever stock adapter. That kind of sucked to install. But other than that, how heavy is the RPK? I have no idea. I couldn't weigh it for you. It actually, it doesn't feel too heavy. It's just it's a very bulky gun. Like it's very large. It's hard to like maneuver through the house. And new muzzle device on the RPK. Yeah, man. I got this muzzle device today. The 2-port tank brake and the Taquito, the 22LR suppressor. Both from Fletcher Rifle Works. I'm sorry, dude. I'm like kind of tired. Fletcher Rifle Works. So we do have a coupon code that is live. Code broke, 10% off. You can get your suppressors 10% off. You can get this muzzle brake 10% off. He's got some really cool stuff, so check him out. What's up, Muzz? Yesterday was my birthday. Dan and Dylan. Well, happy birthday to Dan and Dylan. -3 ergonomics. Baptized by fire. What's up, man? Been a while. Goose hat. It do be jiggle. Yeah, man, if you guys are just popping on the stream, please subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. No Cerakoted Glock. Okay, so I actually, I got caught up. The Cerakoted Glock and the, what am I talking about? The giveaway Canic are both at the gun store right now. I missed the muzzle company. It's in the description, but it's Fletcher Rifle Works, Fletcher. I really need to get I need to like put the link in this video description for them. I'm getting the warm fuzzies looking at your party favors. I missed the feet pick giveaway. That was funny. You should have kept it. Yeah, but what was I saying? Yeah, so I went to Fletcher Rifle Works today to pick up the suppressor, and I ended up talking with the owner quite a bit. We were hanging out, and he threw this 2-port brake my way, which I was pretty pumped about. They're also it is being released. It's man, I don't really know the specs on this. Just subscribe. Hopefully it helps. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yo, in the chat, Countryboy123. But they are Fletcher Rifle Works, sorry, they're like, it's already made. He was showing it to me today. They have like a 30 cal can that has like essentially okay, so apparently flow through, the phrase is like patented by Huxworks, and if you use it, you get like murdered. So it's a vent through can, essentially. I believe he's gonna send one of those my way as well, which I'm pretty pumped about. And dude, the coolest thing, like Paul's just an awesome dude. So like, I don't know, not to directly talk crap about like people specifically, but I feel like a lot of like gun people in the space are kind of like a little douchey, for lack of a better word. And he is just a very nice gentleman. So I really want to help him out. And he's got some really awesome products too. He's got some really awesome silencers, some really awesome muzzle devices. And again, that's Fletcher Rifle Works. Actually, Mr. Guns and Gear is getting one of these Taquito 22 suppressors. So we gotta do a better job than Mr. Guns and Gear. I have more hair than him, you know. Shout out Paul, yeah, he's a cool dude. There was something else I was gonna say. Oh yeah, man, and he's also he's gonna let me do free transfers at his shop too, which is gonna be sick. Because I was like kind of griping a little bit. I was like, man, I gotta go pick up these guns for like $40 a piece. He's like, dude, like just send them here. And I was like, all right, cool, man. So yeah, dude, I really, if you guys are in the market for something, definitely check out Fletcher Rifle Works. They got some cool stuff. Bought 2 new rods and reels today. Nice. Scoot says nice as well. If you guys are just popping on the stream, make sure you subscribe to the channel. You don't want to miss the awesome content. Free transfer. Yes, dude, I know. I was hyped. Well, because actually we were talking about the gun giveaway then. And he was like, well, how are you going to like do that? I was like, I honestly have no idea. He's like, well, like just let me help you out with that. So I'm actually kind of going to consider Fletcher Rifle Works like a little mini sponsor of the Canik TP9 Elite SC giveaway. Because like I said, he's just super cool dude. He's been very nice and very helpful to me. So I kind of want to help him out if I can. Yeah, it's definitely real. You should give them all your money. We got the Utica Knives Machete out on the table as well today. That's the current channel giveaway. That's going to be announced on April 1st. So if you have not entered the Machete giveaway, I highly advise you enter the Machete giveaway. And then after that, we're going to do the Canik giveaway, which is cool. And then, I do have the tactical lever action build is in the works, which is dope. I just have to film it because I've been being, dude, I don't want to say I've been being lazy. I've just been doing a lot of stuff and it's all like channel related too. But anyways, yeah, tactical lever action, the Cerakoted Glock, the Canik giveaway, the new suppressor is cool. We're going to be doing some like 1,000 round range reviews of that. I really don't know if my Ruger Mark IV is going to survive 1,000 rounds of suppressed 22, but we'll see. I would definitely buy, but my wife would go crazy if I keep buying knives and guns. Well, Wolf, since you're new to the channel, well, thank you for being new to the channel. But the Utica Knives Machete, you can enter for free to give it's the giveaway. Hey, a lot of stuff in the works and a lot of money going out the door. Yes, correct. I do not have any Beretta 92s, but if you want to send me one, you can go ahead and do that. Yeah, a lot of stuff coming in. Less like random product stuff and more like cool gun suppressor stuff, which is awesome. So I'm pretty pumped. Like I said, I'm actually really hyped about the Taquito suppressor here. It's very lightweight. It's user serviceable. It's like, yeah, I like it. I'm a pretty big fan of it. Free, no hidden fees. I'm not that guy, Wolf. This is the Muzzle Broke channel. But yeah, man, to enter the 3 points, what's up? To enter the Machete giveaway, all you have to do is like, you have to comment either your Instagram or your email on all of the videos that the Machete's in, and then you get an entry for each video or something. You're getting up there now, Mr. 10K, almost 11K actually. I've been waiting for the unboxing of the tactical lever action. I need a good close-up of the gun's details. I'm not gonna lie, Fiasco Dom, my unboxing video of the lever action is not probably what you're wanting. I don't know what I was doing. I did like it's an entertaining video, okay? It's another little ASMR one. So there's not really gonna be, the specs are not gonna be on the unboxing. Well, I guess that's the short. Yeah, I'm definitely going to there's going to be a lot of content with that gun, so we'll go over all the specs and everything. I'm banned on Instagram. Too many secretive people nowadays. Yeah, well, you could always, whatever, just comment your email or something. I need some way to contact you if you actually like win the giveaway. Those 4570 prices are going to have you muzzle broke for sure. Yeah, I don't know where to buy 4570. I was looking and like, I don't want to pay $2 a round. So we'll see. Maybe I'll, I don't know. I don't know how to solve that problem, but one problem at a time. I will say the stock for the lever action, I was just kind of playing around with it a little bit, is going to be super, super easy to put on. But the like, new handguard, I think is going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt. So we'll see how long we'll see how that works. But yeah, I mean, it's still going to be awesome. It's going to be cool. But yeah, dude, cool stuff coming in the near future for sure. I'm really hyped about this can and of course, very thankful for it. But I'm actually incredibly pumped for, one that's called the Texas Flood, which is dope. And I browsed the web page and could not find the muzzle. Well, we should really find that for you. We should really find that for you, because if you guys want this muzzle device, I would love to get you the coupon code for it. He says they sell them. I asked him today. Maybe I don't know. I'll text him or something. Are you on the right website, Baptized by Fire? I mean, they come in boxes of 20, right? Just got to buy a few at a time and stock up. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm probably going to buy some in bulk. Wolf, I created an email just for gun channels like Muzzle Broke. I emailed and verified on live. Yeah. Now I feel good to give Muzz my address and number. Yeah, well, it's just if you win too, you know. But yeah, if you guys are just popping on the stream, please subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel. I appreciate you being here. We got the Ruger Mark IV Tactical featuring some pretty awesome upgrades from Tandem Cross and a beautiful new Taquito suppressor from Fletcher Rifle Works. Fletcher Rifle Works is also the maker of this muzzle brake that we, unless I'm like being an absolute idiot and telling you guys the wrong name, but I don't think that's the case. Yeah, I mean, I am known to be an idiot sometimes, but no, that's the right name, Baptized by Fire. Yeah, $2 a round is the low end for 45.7. $5 a round, that's insane. These should definitely be up on the website. He said they were. Yeah, I was on their website today too. I don't know. I'll have to, if they're not up there, I'll have to ask him. But yeah, man, it's pretty sick muzzle device. I'm pretty pumped about it. I was thinking about maybe, I don't know, spray painting it black, but I think actually with the RPK, it looks good with the silver because there is a lot of like silver on the RPK. I guess we do need to fix this trigger though, because the gun's not really going to be any good if it doesn't, shoot. But the Ruger Mark IV Tactical should hopefully shoot, even though I put it together questionably correctly. But it's function checking, so we'll see. But I really am excited for the Taquito, the 22LR suppressor. This is my first 22 suppressor. And I'm excited to not have an enormous brick on the end of my 22 gun. We also have the Uticanized Machete, the current giveaway of the channel, which is pretty cool. What year is the Marlin you bought? I have truly no idea. I don't know. I really just took it out of the box and was playing with it a little bit, but I didn't really give a deep dive into that guy. I probably should, because I know it's like it came in a Marlin box, so it wasn't a Ruger box. I mean, the lever action was almost 2K. The quick catch was 3K. The 226 was over 1K. You have a nice taste, but far from a broke guy's gun. Well, a lot of the guns I bought when I was at my old job, when I like made money. Been wanting a 22 suppressor for a long time for my Mark IV and Tiger 1022. Ruger 1022, I was gonna say Tiger 1022. Dude, check out the Taquito by Fletcher Rifle Works. I believe it's $300, but it's a nice, super lightweight, user serviceable suppressor. Pretty much everything you could want in a 22 LR suppressor. And you could actually get 10% off the suppressor with code BROKE, which is cool. Like, I didn't think he was going to be kind enough to give us 10% off of suppressors. Like, that's pretty dope. I wish you were able to touch those guns, but YouTube, it's like California. RPK, oh yeah. The tactical RPK, we got the Fletcher Rifle Works muzzle device, 2-port brake. We got the ProTac flashlight. Lux Tactical Optic, Midwest Industries railed gas tube. We got the Fostac Echo trigger that doesn't work. XTS pistol grip, XTS stock on a Midwest Industries 1913 buffer tube adapter. Pistola 77, aka Lego gun. Any thoughts on that? I do not have thoughts on that. I'm not quite sure what that gun is. Waiting on Missouri to pass my suppressor bill in August. Nice. 10% is 10% is 10%. It's less than you were going to pay anyways. Yeah, dude, that's why I thought it was cool. Like, I don't know. Like, I get some of these products we get coupon codes for. Some of these we don't. But I did not expect to get a coupon code for suppressors. Like, that's pretty cool, you know? Don't suppress a Beretta 92. Why not? LJLE. What's your jelly? I don't know. If you guys are just popping on the stream, welcome to the Muzzle Broke channel. I appreciate you being here. Please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out quite a bit. I had a second video that was supposed to drop today that I edited while I was at work, and I completely forgot to post it. It is another Canic video. I like the Canic Prime. It's a good gun. I'm sick of talking about it. That's why we're taking a break from the Canik Prime with some awesome new muzzle devices from Fletcher Rifle Works. And big shout out to Tandem Cross too. All these like Ruger Mark IV upgrades are pretty dope. When you posted it, oh dude, I honestly, I have a video a day scheduled out through April at this point. So like, I don't even know. Like Fiasco Dom was like, oh, the unboxing of the Marlin. I think I scheduled that for like April 22nd or something. Canik and a coach. Yeah, we do have the Canik Mate MC Prime 9. It's a great gun, actually. No complaints about that at all. I just wanted to talk about something else. Muzz, Zyro's Garden, what's up, man? I've never shot a suppressed gun. Those are illegal around these parts. It's fun. It's fun to shoot suppressed. That red outline on that gun is nice. Yeah, dude, normally I'm not like a huge anodized parts guy, but these are pretty sick. My one, I'm not going to use the word complaint, but I really wanted one of these gas pedals in the red color as well, but they were out of stock. So he was like, yo, I'm going to give you the black one, and then I'll send you a red one when we get them. I was like, all right, cool. Dude, I straight up, this little safety selector was the biggest pain in the butt to replace. And that's not on Tandem Cross. It was just on me being an absolute idiot. Henry is finally leaving New Jersey. Okay. Why didn't they mill out the prime part and give us ports? Well, there's 3 ports on that Canik Mate MC9 Prime. There's that kind of tri-port design up front. What is this? Do you have an HK 416? I do not. I am in poverty. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to. Oh God, I hate. No one wants to talk to me unless I'm streaming, and then everyone likes to text me a bunch of random stuff. Anyways, oh yeah, I forgot. Come on, man. You can't complain about no ports. They got them ports. The grip on the Canik Mate MC9 Prime is actually fire as well. So that gun is going to be released April 15th. We will have a Canik giveaway in April and May. It's going to be a 2-month giveaway because it's very cool. And that giveaway is basically kind of sponsored by Mr. Ashton Cave, who's one of the very generous sponsors of the channel. I'm going to send him a t-shirt. Not that that equates to all the money, but anyways, 223 DMR, what's up? Good evening. And then Fletcher Rifle Works is going to be kind of like a sponsor of the giveaway too. Ashton K, we were just talking about you, man. Fletcher Rifle Works is going to help me out with that giveaway. So what do you shoot target-wise? The USPCA targets mainly. I actually do have some different targets coming in right now, as well as I do have actually First Shot Tactical gave me his old rundown Infinity target, so I might be shooting those at some point in the near future as well. Yo, yeah, I said hey. Whatever happened to LWRC? They just get too expensive. Do you own one? I really wanted to own the. Oh man, SMG 45, that's LWRC, right? But had like, accuracy issues and all that good stuff. Sick, that's rad. I love guns, not gonna lie. Good, man. Hold on, man, dude, what the, sorry. But if you guys are just popping on to the channel, I appreciate you being here. Please subscribe to the Muzzlebrook channel. We are currently talking about some new muzzle devices for both the RPK and the Ruger Mark IV Tactical, both courtesy of Fletcher Rifle Works, really cool gentleman. And he's going to be helping out the channel quite a bit moving forward. Sorry. Okay, great. Sorry, I'm back to full attention. I recommend the shoot and see targets. Might work well for your content. I don't think I've ever heard of those, Fiasco Don. What caliber do each of these guns shoot? Ruger, I'm going to guess. No, it's actually a 22 LR. This is the 22 LR dedicated suppressor. The RPK is a chambered in 7.62 by 39, which is going to be our just kind of traditional AK round. Double tap the screen. Yes, please. I would appreciate that. Do they make other caliber suppressors? Yes, they do. The other suppressor, the Texas Flood, I don't really know the specs on that, but I was playing around with it, but it is kind of that like vent through design, which I feel like you need the vent through design for any sort of serious rifle suppressor now. And it's incredibly lightweight, so I think it's like a titanium situation. Also, he gave me kind of a little tour of his suppressor shop last time I was there. So we're actually kind of going to be posting some content on like, I don't know, like I'm going to be talking about the specs of the suppressor and you're going to get to see all the machines in the background. It's kind of cool. 7.62, 22, yeah. Also, Arsenal AKs. No one talks about them anymore. Like they don't exist. I think they're overpriced for what they are. The turkey opener is on the day of my first tournament. Are you my dad? Yes. Hey, Arsenal Draco, like 2,400, hard pass. Yeah, they're cool, but I would agree. I actually, before PSA came out with their Krinkov, I wanted to do a Arsenal Krink, and I was like, I cannot spend that money. So hard pass on the Arsenal, agree. What do we want to talk about? Romanian Draco, 7 to 850. I'm trying to figure out what my first AK will be. I would recommend, well, I don't know. That's a tough one, man. What are you trying to do with it, Ashton? Are you trying to like just have an AK? Or are you trying to like kind of pimp it out? Because it kind of depends. Dude, I don't know. I really want the PSA Krink, man. I really want it. I don't have the money to spend on it. Muzz, what do you value your collection at? Like $1. Nobody rob me, please. Oh, the Gunwall stuff comes in this weekend, which is cool. Dude, get a Draco 9s, $500. Yeah, nah. Kalashnikov USA. Yeah, I don't know. I've had really bad experiences with KUSA. I'm not gonna lie. So my PSA AKs have always been awesome. I'm definitely gonna pimp it out. Dude, I was going to say, like, I'd get, like, a PSA GF3, bro, and just swap out all the parts, because you can get a blemished GF3 for, like, $600 and spend the rest on parts. I have a fully spec'd out HK 416 with EOTech red dot flashlight suppressor. It's a work of art. Nice. HKs are cool. Yeah, 200X stamp for an XBR. Yeah, womp. Wait, no, I love my PSA AKs, man. I was fortunate enough to buy an Arsenal AK-103 from Legion Factory. Unfortunately, I didn't know what I had. I beat it up like everyone did in the early 2000s. It's a gun. I own 3, never any issues. GF5, if anything, ROM kit builds. I don't know. I have a GF4 that works very well. I guess I don't have any experience with the GF3s, but if you guys are just popping on the stream, welcome to the Muzzle Bro channel. I appreciate you being here. Please subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. Today we're featuring 2 of my newest toys, the Ruger Mark IV Tactical and the Tactical RPK, both featuring some pretty awesome muzzle devices from Fletcher Rifle Works. The Taquito 22 suppressor. I wish I could pick up this gun because I want to show you guys how truly light the suppressor is. Very impressed with it so far. I really want to go shoot it. I don't know if I'm going to have a chance to this weekend, but... Oh, I think we are actually getting a AK Super Safety on the channel, which is going to be dope. My buddy got a nice tactical PSA AK-12. Nice. AKs are sick. I have a fully 47. It's quick. Lots of cool stuff. Oh, the Utica Knives Machete. If you guys want to enter that giveaway. Hey, and if anyone wants Muzzle Broke stickers, we're selling them too. I got one of those Super Safeties. Does it work pretty well for the AKs, or is it pretty meh? What did kind of annoy me is it said on the website, it was like, maybe it'll work in the RPK. And I was like, well, but I want it to work in the RPK, please. You said AK Super Safety. Yes. I think we're actually getting a Glock binary too. I don't know. I need to email this place back. Honestly, I kind of forgot. 15 hours of fine tuning. Okay. I'm already out. I want to plug and play. Dude, that the Super Safety for the AR that Malik Ferris sent us, like, dude, that thing like was plug and play. Like, I put it in and I did nothing and it worked. All my long guns are AK platforms. Being former Army, I absolutely hate AR platforms. I appreciate the AR platforms. Wildcat or 1022? I am a pretty big 1022 fan, so I'd have to go with that. 47U is tempting. It's Draco-esque. Yes. Or actually, it's the 74U, but whatever. Dude, my favorite is still that Russian lady that's like, no such thing as Krinkov. It is AKS-70 for you. You Americans and your Krink. I make homemade guns. So fun, of course, until one wrong placement. You have no fingers left. Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, super safety for the AR is easy. I have a couple. Yeah, dude, the D's Nuts Tactical Super Safety worked out pretty well for us. I did actually only shoot it once. Russian. So this is actually a Romanian parts kit RPK build. I would love to have a Russian parts kit RPK build. They're actually selling a RPK chambered in 545 at my local gun store that is Russian, but they are like, it's 8K, which is just absurd. Do you have any 545 AKs? I am considering getting the Crank in 545. I don't know. We'll see. I was actually, I don't know. I was talking to Dead Air, and they were like maybe going to send me out a suppressor if I shot 545 through it, but I don't know if that's going to come to fruition. So meet me at the extraction point to watch the eagle land. Yes. RPK looking good since I've seen it last time. Well, thank you, Dylan. Yeah, we did some upgrades to it. We got the XTS AK stock, XTS pistol grip, the Fostrek Echo that doesn't really work. Optic, Midwest Industries railed gas tube, Power Tack light. We got this beautiful Fletcher Rifle Works muzzle brake on it. Pretty dope. We also got the Taquito 22LR suppressor from Fletcher Rifle Works as well. I think I may buy a 357 lever gun. Yeah, dude, actually, that's a lot of fun, Dylan, because, oh, you can't shoot it suppressed. I was going to say, shooting the 38 Special is a lot of fun suppressed. Dude, speaking of suppressing the lever action gun, the muzzle device that I need to suppress it from Griffin Armament is still out of stock, which is a little not fun, I guess. But I think they're going to send one when they get it, maybe. Who knows? Do you think the CZP-10F is a decent first 9mm pistol? Yeah, CZs are great, man. It's a good gun. I feel like for a first pistol, I'm pretty biased for a Glock. I don't know why. I'd like them. I do like my SIGs as well. That Ruger is nice. Yes, the Ruger Mark IV Tactical. All of the kind of upgraded parts on the gun itself are from Tandem Cross. Super cool dude that I have been working with there as well. And then the suppressor, I literally just picked up today, and that's why I didn't get the Cerakoted Glock. But it is the Taquito 22LR suppressor from Fletcher Rifle Works as well. Yeah, man, the Ruger's cool. I'm pretty pumped to go shoot it. I do have like a plethora, I don't know why I'm using nerd words, of optics to put on this. I don't know what optic I want to put on this. I actually was just kind of vibing with the red pick rail up top. I don't understand you, but I'm happy to watch. Well, I'm sorry. Yo hablo español, mi español es muy mal. Definitely don't speak Russian. Put that thermal optic on it. The whole table is fire. I like the setup. Thanks, man. Yeah, this past week, literally every day this past week, we've had the Canik Matei MC9 Prime out on the table. So I wanted to switch it up a little bit. Shoot, bro. Well, we can't shoot on the live streams. Did your hand ever get tired from holding the camera? I have a little camera holder thing, kind of, but like I still have to hold the camera holder thing. So yes, I am I'm very tired in general. Yeah, this is, I'm kind of caught up on all of my content work, I guess, in a sense, because this weekend, the gun wall gets delivered. So we are working on putting up the gun wall this week. I don't know why I say we. I do everything. I'm working on the guns. I'm working on the content. I'm working on the gun wall. There's no help. It's me. So I'm doing the gun wall this weekend. Hopefully that won't be too big of a pain. But I'm actually pretty pumped to display all of these guns. Do you like Elon? Sometimes. Practical Civilian says, nice. If you guys are stopping by the stream, please subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. Means a lot to me when you guys do subscribe. Helps me out quite a bit. Can't wait to see the gun wall soon. Yeah, dude. Hopefully it is easy to put up, and it looks nice when it is put up. I feel like it's one of those things where I feel like online, I'm going to get the GF3E. What's the E specifically? Hey, Liam, what's up? There are 2 versions of the Super Safety. Which one are you getting in the channel? I have the one from Mars Triggers. There are another one from SKO Pints that's different. I think this one's going to be from Precision Triggers, something. I don't know. Sorry. Is that 9mm in your pocket? Or are you just happy to see me? 7.5-inch barrel on AR, hitting plates at 300 yards. I would be impressed if you were able to do that. What is your opinion on an old Marlin 3030s? I like an old Marlin. I actually just got a Marlin Dark Series in 4570 out on the channel 2 days ago or something. Too bad I don't live close. Would love to help you with some of that. Yeah, dude, I really need, I hate to like divulge my location, but I actually, the other day I was really scrambling for a cameraman at the range. Anyways, I only have 3 fingers on my right hand, so I actually shot my finger off while trying to open an MRE. Damn, that was the joke of the whole team. 3 separate saw-related accidents. My dude AZ, what's up, man? That muzzle brake on the RPK. Yeah, dude, this is from Fletcher Rifle Works. I was told that it may not be on their website, but I'm going to make sure that it gets on their website because I know he wants to sell some of these. And I would love for y'all to have them. We actually have a coupon code BROKE for 10% off. I'll quit my job and be your cameraman if you match pay. Well, can I pay you in life experience? I don't know. Typically, I do pay for the range fee for the cameramen. So, little perk. You get to ride with me in my Mustang to the range and chit chat with me and, deal with me when I get cranky. It's great. It's a fun time. Hell yeah, it looks rowdy. I like it, dude. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Also, the Taquito 22LR suppressor from Fletcher Rifle Works as well. Micah just put out a video on the DPMS Kitty Cat 7-inch barrel. He was hitting plates at 300 yards. I kind of question that. I guess you could, but I don't know. Remind me to take that knife. Yeah, Malik, if you could just send me a picture or something, that's cool. I'll do like a little community post or something just to show everybody the giveaways are real, I almost lost a finger from a dog bite, but they put it back. Jesus. I would murder. Yeah, no dogs. No dog bites for me. How to deal with the cranky gun tuber. Just roll up some newspaper and tell them no. Usually it's a lack of food issue for me. It's usually a lack of food issue or like something catastrophically doesn't work. I was pretty pissed when the thesis wasn't working. I was pretty pissed about the RPK not working. I'll bring the deer jerky, yeah. Malik says I almost lost an arm due to a dog attack. A dog bite is mild. Having your finger shot off close range with 5.56 is not fun. No, treats are for good behavior. I don't want to tell you what state I live in. I'm sorry. I almost lost an arm and a leg to a croc. Well, how are you guys getting attacked by all these animals? I feel like I don't come across too many animals in my daily life that are trying to murder me. Maybe I'm not doing it right. Wait, so does anyone have any suggestions about how to get this trigger to work? It's getting caught up on the hammer. I think we got to shave it down, we say. Well, we can tell it's not California or New York. No, sirree, it is not. What was I going to say? I'm really pumped for the Taquito suppressor. What trigger is in it? This is the Fostech Echo Binary, courtesy of Gabby Bays, actually. I don't... all the parts on the Ruger are tandem cross parts, except for the suppressor is Fletcher Rifle Works. I live in New Jersey, so I'm going to jail one day, for sure. That's good. Everything legal here, everybody. But yeah, hopefully the gun wall's cool. I forgot about the gun. Dude, there's so many things coming up for the channel, because we have... Okay, so just off the top of my head, right? We have the machete giveaway. We have the Cerakoted Glock coming on. We got the tactical lever action. We have the TP9 giveaway, the Canic giveaway. We have the gun wall. We have a new suppressor. We have another new suppressor coming. Gets caught up when it ejects or when it's racking forward. Racking forward. 5 stitches in 5 different places. I had white meat. Ooh. White meat, 5 inches, Malik? Okay. To this day, I'm not keen to other dogs. No bueno. Cool gun. Can you give me a goat gun? I don't have a goat gun. I don't think I would ever buy one. Not that they're not cool, but like I feel like they're like $100, and I could just go buy like a real gun. I don't know if I'd want that. But yeah, man, if you guys want to enter the giveaway for the Utica Knives machete, that is still active. I'm definitely going to try and get some awesome footage with the Taquito suppressor. I need to find someone to port my barrel slide. What are you getting ported? Okay, same there, too expensive. Do you have an M16? I have a AR that's very close to an M16. Yeah, probably profile the hammer with a Dremel, but I don't know if that trigger has any extra parts, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it doesn't. I guess maybe we'll, I don't know, just replace it with the super safety, or I guess I might as well try and Dremel it because it's like straight up not working. Well, I do want to see if it's the gas tube first. Can I see it? I typically do not do the gun room tours, especially right now. I feel like it's kind of messy. But there's plenty of videos out on the channel. Maybe I'll have it on the stream tomorrow. The Glock 19 would be a good one to get ported. I'll have to go. I'll email you my info. All right, Scoot. Peace out, man. If you guys are just popping on, welcome to the Muzzle Bro channel. Please subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. When are you going back to the range to test the RPK and the 1911? I don't know. Because, well, I was just at the range for the Canic. My next range trip will probably be the Taquito. And maybe a little bit with this muzzle brake. I don't know. Anyone remember the muzzle brakes that cam attached to the XM15s? Bushmaster stopped making them. It actually made my nose bleed once. Dang. Even a G23 with a 9mm barrel. Muzz, run for governor of Massachusetts so I can have more guns. Do you have a drum mag for the RPK? I do. I can't ever put it on YouTube or they take my videos down. I'll rewatch the AR-15 stream tomorrow. I completed a LP sick range in Canada once. 23 seconds. Maybe not an $80. Yeah, dude, that's the problem. Like, it's $80 to go to the range every time, and I don't know, man. I gotta. There's actually a different range that I was gonna go to for this gun specifically because it's like a 22 range where like all these little fun little plinking targets. I think it's a Chinese drum mag, and actually, I don't know. It works okay. It works in this gun and my full-size AK, but it doesn't work in my shorty. You got to get some fake light for that RPK. That'd be dope. Oof. Wait, the range you go to is $30 per year. It's insane. Yeah, $80 because it's $40 for me and it's $40 for whoever comes to film it with me. So every time I go to the range, it's $80. So I can't. Not that I can't do squanderous range trips, but like, dude, also like. I've kind of tried to make it a point to like, I don't know, like, but historically when I go to the range, I bring like legit like 9 to 12 guns, and it's just like, it's almost like not fun because I have to like lug everything and it's just a pain in the butt. So I've been trying to like bring no more than like 6 guns or so. We have free range guns owned by the conservation department. It's pretty sweet. That is cool. Dylan's range is free. Lucky duck. I found a range. They have a 500-yard target. Nice. Man goes to the range twice and has to eat ramen. Like, dude, I think the poverty that I live in is ski throwers and everything. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, but I do. Yeah, dude. Someone was on the stream. Already dropped a like. How you doing? Doing good. Mountain Man 252. What's up? Someone was on the stream yesterday was talking about they were like, "Oh, I'm a gunsmith. I can fix the thesis," and then they never emailed me, and I was like, "No." Mus doesn't like ski throwers. You're not wrong, dude. I used to do that all the time, and now I really, crapped the bed on that last time. That's okay. Whatever. Live and learn. I'm doing my best out here. Yo, hello, bro. What's up, man? Who else is sitting on the sardine cans of Wolf from the early 2000s? Not me. I wish I was. If you guys just popping on the stream, we got some awesome tandem cross upgrades on the Ruger Mark IV Tactical. Big shout out to Fletcher Rifle Works for the Taquito suppressor. Check them out. We get a 10% discount code. Same for their awesome AK muzzle devices. Look at that. Pretty dope. On the Tactical RPK here. What SMG would you recommend me to get that I can use the RMR on? I did have like a little bit of an SMG phase. I was actually kind of thinking about this today. Check out the GHM9. I would recommend that. I like that one quite a bit. You also might check. I don't like the Strybog. I don't know. Maybe the KP9, but I don't even know. Can you buy a KP9 anymore? I'd stay away from the Vectors. I have one, but they jam. Maybe an AKV would be cool. I actually had an AKV. I sold it though. What else for PCCs, SMG? You could go with like a PTR MP5. That'd be cool. Love your Ruger Mark IV. I have one like it, but a lot less upgraded. The only thing it has is a new trigger. So these are all from Tandem Cross, and they're actually like very reasonably priced upgrades. I bought a Glock 19 Gen 5 yesterday. Lovely gun. Wow, I would love a Gen 5. I only have these old as dirt Gen 3s. That's okay. I know it's a GunTube channel. Are you a car guy at all? Yeah, I dabble a little bit. One of the best live streams in the biz. Well, thank you. BMG and rats do not mix. 50 BMG. Ooh, I want a Vector. Now just to piss off my girl when it jams and I complain. Yeah, dude, it's just a jam-o-matic. The red one looks like a Power Rangers did work. It's the best Gen Glock in your opinion. I like the Gen 3s. Motorcycle guy? I'm not really a motorcycle guy. What is the muzzle brake on the AKMs? This is a Zenico clone muzzle device by Fletcher Rifle Works. I need to make sure that it's on their website because one of the guys checked and he said it wasn't. But you have a gorgeous voice, man. You should start a podcast. We actually thought about doing a podcast, me and my manager. But I don't know. We'll see. He says Gen 2 Glocks are the best. I'm going to buy a Glock sometime soon when I get my FRT for it. Nice. Can you butter my corn? Okay. Muzz has a face for radio. Hopefully my Vector actually works. Yeah, I'm wishing you the best, man. I would choose the Glock 17, personally. Seriously, though, you have some sick guns. Is there any way you can show us your other guns? Yeah, I typically, I actually did skimp you guys today. I usually have 3 guns out on the table every night. But today we just did 2. So usually there's different guns on every stream, and there is tons of different guns on all of my posted videos. But Dylan is correct. If you give me money, I will go to the gun room. That's how it works. Hey, the dude who's asking about an SMG, get an AR9, put a super safety on it. That's an idea. I didn't really think that the AR9s could take super safeties, but if they can, that's very a viable option. I would, but I'm poor. Yeah, dude, me too. Today I finished my Mark 18 build. Got the EOTech hybrid set up with PEC 15, Surefire flashlight with pressure pad. Nice. You need an extra mod, probably. Can you shoot PCP? I don't know what that is. And CO2 guns on live. No. Go to your room. All right, Ashton Cade. Thank you, Ashton Cade. I appreciate you. Let's go to the gun room. A treat for you guys today. All right, to the gun room we go. I'm getting old, man. All right, hold on. I'm gonna walk. Oh, the lights. Let me make sure I don't have any like doxing information out. Okay, we're good. All right. So yeah, actually, it might be a nice little gun room tour because this is kind of the last iteration of the gun room after or before the gun wall. So I think someone wanted to see an M16, right? So here is kind of the M16 vibes, AR-15 here on the rifle rack. Pickles, what's up, man? We also have, yeah, you can get a little sneak peek of the tactical lever action stuff. We do have the Marlin Dark Series chambered in 4570. That's the Midwest Industry stock we're going to put on it. There's the Canik Mate MC9 Prime. We have my like 300 Blackout AR. We got the AKM, the Quick Hatch, the Vector, the Comrade. I had a dog named Pickles. How do I donate? I think there should just be a little dollar sign maybe or something. I don't know. But yeah, the Marlin 4570 is pretty cool. I've been playing around a little bit with it. Do you have AK-46? The Jiminy Show. What's up, man? We got some 47s in 7.62 by 39. You have AK-46. We got the Canik Mate MC9 Prime. That's been hanging out on the channel a lot recently. We have the Chris Vector that jams almost as much as the Thesis, you know. The dollar card thing, that's how you donate. Yeah, I don't know. That's sick, bro. Yeah, we got some cool stuff. Not much. Waiting for my 37mm bloop launchers. Do you have to wear the balaclava because you're so good looking that it's painful to look at in tandem with the voice that's already OP seductive? Yes, that's basically the reason. You know, I want you all to love me for my content, not my beauty. My mustache is actually in full force right now, and it's like truly incredible. I don't have the dollar sign. I don't know. What else? What else? Yeah, but these are just some of the guns in the collection. This is not a expansive collection, but some of the guns and the gun room that is going to be it's going to be different because we're going to have the gun wall is going to be like I'm going to do one here and then one there, and then I'll probably move the workbench out in like the center, and then we'll kind of look this way. So I think moving forward, the shots will all be kind of in that corner, but we'll see. And we'll, I guess I can give you guys some of my pistols too. Yeah, there's the 44 mag. I got the Springfield 911, the 226, the Prodigy, the beloved Thesis. I kind of have like stuff everywhere right now, so I apologize, but ugh. I want a gun wall so bad. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be dope. Well, if it turns out good, I can tell you how I did it. I got some slate wall from Home Depot, and Ordnance Group is sending them to me. Underbarrel and standalone. Gonna get interested. Dude, that's awesome. Jealous. I have less of a clue. I knew what happened when I lost my finger. Where can I get the snake flag? I actually got this on Temu for about, I think, $3. Taurus G3C, would you EDC? Probably not. I'm assuming you're not married. Yeah, you're correct. But yeah, that's the gun room. We also have the gear room then too. That's a whole nother room of garbage. I want to make a gun room with like slate walls and big armored door. Yep, that's the plan. That's what we're working towards. So yeah, it'll be dope. But back out on the table, we do have the Ruger Mark IV Tactical with the Fletcher Rifle Works Taquito suppressor. We got the Tactical RPK with the new Fletcher Rifle Works muzzle brake on this guy too. Also the Unicodized Machete, the current channel giveaway. So make sure you enter for that. Well, I didn't sleep last night, so I'll see you. All right, well, I appreciate you joining. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel, make sure you are so that you don't miss all of the awesome content and live streams and giveaways. I got to go pick up the Cerakoted Glock and the giveaway gun tomorrow, so that'll be exciting. Maybe I'll put those on the stream. Tomorrow is Friday, I believe, right? Is that a 22? Yes, the Ruger Mark IV Tactical is chambered in 22 LR. So yeah, dude, big shout out to I don't really want to, whatever. Mr. Fletcher, we'll call him, from Fletcher Rifle Works. I don't want to give out his full name. Got to go to bed. All right, I'll see you, Dylan. But hey, if this is not on their website, I got to check on that because this is a sick piece. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys tuning on to the stream. Big shout out to Ashton Cade, who donated to this channel, the stream today. And he is also kind of sponsoring the gun giveaway that we're doing. So big shout out to Ashton Cade. Big shout out to Tandem Cross, Fletcher Rifle Works. Big shout out to everyone who watched. I appreciate it. I will be streaming tomorrow as well. I will see you all on tomorrow's stream. Thank you, guys.